Check, check.
Yep.
question. Can I borrow your jumper box?
Don't have one right at the
Oh,
moment.
you
I
don't?
took it back to my mom.
Because my friend is at KT's and his battery on his truck died and he doesn't have his jumper cables.
I have cables in the back of my car.
Okay. Because, I was just going to use your jumper box real quick. So
Yeah, no, it was actually my mom's.
Oh,
and she needed it back.
Oh, okay.
I got a set of cables in the back.
Okay. It's fucking raining now. I like doing this. Actually, getting right there where it's like,
Right on a nerve cluster. Shit. I do not know. Can you hear me? Probably not. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I didn't know what subsection my audio settings were in. So, Looks like I got it then. Can you hear me fairly well? Okay. I got a cheap $50 boom mic, so. Have you checked out the YouTube stream yet? Or no? There is a program which allows you, all the different camera angles you can go through in like No Hesi and stuff. Or in any of the Assetto where you got your overhead and the side view and all this and that. You can stream all of those simultaneously. So like I've got like an overhead view, driver's door view, hood view. I've got like 6 different views that all stream at the same time. So like when I'm out drifting and stuff, like you've got a side camera, roof camera, an overhead camera, but it's all live at the same time. Because I honestly haven't been on No Hesi a whole lot lately, a couple times, but it takes a while, but whatever it is, at some point you just end up like, it just clicks. And all of a sudden it's, oh, there it is. So you're on, are you going back to the same one you were on? Okay. The only hang up I got is the fog rolled in really bad on it. I ran a couple laps and you can only see like one car in front of you. Just so you're aware. But you were in 415 Europe number 3. Alright. Oh, well, it just got popular, it looks like. No, there you. There's one person in here right at the moment. Are you in here already? I might not be in the right one then. Oh, you're in, that's why. You're not in, public, are you? It's the... Well, there's, public rooms and then there's tier 3. You're in a tier 3, aren't you? Okay. Because I just went into the public one and it threw me off. Huh. So, you should either in your settings menu, there is your sound settings and then there's a sound mixer. Or with mine, I'm not sure if yours is the same, but where it's got your audio stuff down on the toolbar on the right, if you right click it, there should be a sound mixer setting, because you should be able to go in and mix all of your different programs. Like you can turn Google up and you can turn the Assetto Corsa down. Yep. Most of the BMWs are. They got a throaty V8 in them. And it actually throws me off because I'm so used to driving the M3 all the time, like drifting, that when it's not available and like I get into like one of the Sylvias or something, they're so quiet that I have to go through and turn everything to half so that I can hear the car. But I hop in a BMW and it's like, wow, oh, I can hear that. I can't hear anything else. I can hear that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And so again, which one are you in? Okay. Let's see. Just trying to figure out how to filter it by. You said heavy traffic and 415. Yeah, see, it's. Oh, maybe that's why. There we go. You're in number 3. All right. And which one have you been driving? Is your name different? Are you at Damon Light? Should say Venom, shouldn't it? Yeah. Huh. You are not showing up. And you said you're in Europe, number 3? But the only number... oh, wait. German, there it is. I was doing the regular 415. That's why I couldn't find you. Oh, yeah, you're doing the E46. Yeah. In the realistic servers, that car is like a cheat code. If you go... the new realistic physics... they're tough, but that is like the only car that I can actually get anywhere in. Yep. Well, swings. Yep. Yep. Well, yeah, see, I gotta go in and adjust my volume too here. Give me just a second. I'm driving a BMW 2 and it's loud. Oh crap. And I've got mine already halfway down already. Yeah. I'm gonna drop down to like 20 now. There, it seems like I can. Yeah. I think I'm ready to go. Well, and the fog went away. Now it's just rain. I'd rather have the rain than the fog, so. Oh, hell, I guess do we want to group up and see if we can get a little bit higher score? Okay. Well, and I don't know exactly when everything goes into effect, but there's as of midnight last night, the scoring is on freeze and stuff, and they're rolling out the new scoring system, and it's got new challenges. It is supposed to be the update that'll let you run any car in a pack. Like, even if there's 20 people on the server, they can all drive the same thing. You're supposed to be able to change from the pits without, like, having to go out and come back in and stuff like that. Yeah, switch cars while you're sitting, and then you're also supposed to have a whole bunch of new scoring parameters for, there you are, like, for individual and for realistic and for when you're running groups, and like, instead of there being able to be people being able to just like slaughter the scores by running in 3 or 4 of them all together. Oh, I gotcha. I was playing for a bit last night, and it came up with the notification of scoring stops at midnight today on the 4th until I think it's the 3 meta or whatever. The new scoring system comes out. It was a message that would show up. Oh, and did I tell you yet about the app shelf? App shelf. So in the menu off to the right here, you know, where you swing over and it pulls out that pop out, there's one on it called app shelf. If you add it, in it has a whole bunch of like modules and whatever you can put onto the screen, but the 2 big ones is Comfy Mat, COMFY, I think is how it's spelled. It's a way better roadmap, and it's got all the portals and where you can spawn wherever the hell you want, and it also shows on the map like everybody's gamer tag, so you can see who is where at on the map, and you can spawn like where they're showing up and stuff like that. And then it's also got a radar module that it actually shows the angles, the colors of the cars, everything, and you can make it as big or small as you want. And like when you're rushing, like in rush hour traffic or realistic or something, where you sometimes kind of get trapped and you can't see left and right, with the radar you can tell if you can shoot the gap. It's handy, but they're just they're part of the regular game. They're just in a subsection that I didn't know about, but it's just called the app shelf. So like if you go over to that menu on the right and then pull out the window, there's one called app shelf, and then when you add that, it's got like 15 or so. I haven't even checked the other stuff out, but I'm pretty sure it's the one that's got like your pedal monitors and for learning, you know, like if you're trail braking and stuff for racing, but by far the map made a big difference for me, because like I can actually look at the whole map. You can zoom in, zoom out, and like there's a group of guys that are actually good drivers or something, like I wrecked, I could actually find them on the map, and then I could just spawn at the next point that they're going by and wait for them to come by and then jump back in, instead of always spawning at the pit. I was gonna say, seeing stars, you're doing the speed limit, you must be. So. That good a one, huh? See, Jack lays on the back of the couch right here where my arm stretches out to, and he knows it's the spot, so that like in between rounds I give him his loves. And then Sally comes over here to the left, right by my leg, and has to be a shit because when she wants attention she'll try to go under my feet when I'm driving. Well, I will say that you're on my end of things. You at least weren't like glitching and jumping. Last time we were trying to play, you were like I couldn't get very close because I couldn't tell where the car really was. Well, in here, I'll pause for a second. Yeah. So if you scroll over to the right, where it pulls out the pop-up window. And then there's a built-in app, and it's called App Shelf. And if you click it, then it just pulls up one of those drop-down windows that you can put anywhere on the screen, so it's just a little bar. But yeah, it's got your car mirrors, controller tweaks, drift zone editors, dynamic return, extended controls, flashlights, internet radio, paintbrush, pocket technician, rally cockpit, skin companion, time shift, track coordinates, a web browser so that you can browse right on screen, the comfy shifter, which I'm using, and it shows, yeah, it's your speedometer and stuff. It's got the CPS data logger, and but the big one being comfy map and radar. The comfy map is the big one because it is such a better map compared to the just that standard little white one with the black dots. So you do okay, and then in the app shelf list, I think comfy is the bottom one, so scroll all the way to the bottom. Oh, so let's see. If you do the all apps, so the top icon, so that it extends it out, and then it's got your apps, and then it's got built-in apps right below that. Is that showing up for you? See if that, so your standard little icon bar that pops out when you scroll to the right. There's a zoom setting. It'll take you a while to find it. Use YouTube. Because I'm sure it's because you have it set at a high resolution. For whatever reason, I don't know, like when I tried to do it through my TV, if I put it to the 4K resolution, it was so small I couldn't even see it when I got up on the screen. But there's a scaler function that'll allow you to zoom it up to fit the screen. I just can't remember what setting it's under, but I found it on YouTube. That's for with dinner. If you want, you could have another banana or a kiwi or something, and then I'll make dinner here shortly, okay? If you're getting hungry. You just weren't hungry, and I wasn't quite yet either, so. Cause, I'm pretty sure the frames per second and stuff that you're seeing is, what do you call it? Render stats. The icon is just a little computer screen with a megabits per second, like kind of bouncing around on it, that shows up in that right drop or pop out menu. If you go over it and hit the X, it unpins it from your home screen. Oh. Gotcha. YouTube. That'll be the answer. But did you find the map? If not, don't worry about it. It's not like we haven't been on it. It's just what makes it nice is, like, say you stack up and I'm still cruising, you'll be able to zoom in on the map, see me, and see where a teleport spawn point in front of me is, and then respawn there. Instead of going, oh, let's go back to pits. Oh, let's go back to pits. That's the handy part of it. Because I kept seeing all the things with teleports, with this, with that, and I was like, I don't understand. And then I got the comfy map and went, oh, well, that makes a lot more sense. But, alright, I'm ready to make a run when you are. So are you in the app shelf drop down or just in the... Okay. It is probably when you first put it up, it kind of just shows up as just like one of those little gray header bars. It says comfy map, and then it's got a gear icon, a drop down. And then you got to hit the drop down to actually show it. And then you can use your mouse wheel over the top just below it to zoom in and zoom out. Like this map here, I don't think has spawn points, but like if you get on SRP or any of the other ones, there's one at every place that the an approach comes on back onto the road. So there's like 150 different spots that you can spawn anywhere around the track if you want. There's a bunch of them on 101. I don't think there is so much here on the 415. But just the fact that you can zoom in, zoom out. I don't know if you noticed, like, oh, did you get AFK? Yeah, I just see the message. You trying to rejoin? I decided to start doing circles because that meant I was about 30 seconds away from having myself getting kicked out. You made it back. I'm gonna run around the loop, or when you're ready to run, just let me know and I'll respawn. I'm ready when you are. I got a new one, double perk sesh gear, and then got a separate mini bub ash catch. And just said something. I'm gonna hit it right now. You can see it on, if you check out the YouTube, you'd see it. It's new. Nope. Because the ash catcher got broke. That's why I went and I bought this new one. But got it for like $90. I'm not complaining at all. It's about 1.5 feet with the treetop style second bubbler up top. This one, my new one is big, but it's really smooth. Yep. Yeah, I'm not having it come up either. Was it Control H? It may be disabled because of that update. Yeah, because I don't know when exactly it's rolling out, but I got a couple notifications that, yeah, they were rolling out the new setup. So we'll just have to run, because I don't think any of these, the points really count at all for the moment either, until I mean, you still get points, but they're not going on a leaderboard or anything like that until the new point rollout starts. I started following No Hesi. I don't remember if I followed it on Facebook or one of them there, but yeah, I just saw the No Hesi did a little shorts on the update teaser a little while ago. But I'm ready. Make a few runs before I gotta make dinner here. Is that's the one that's like manual paddle, isn't it? It's weird. I have to hook up my slapstick because it just does not feel natural for me to like push the clutch in and pull a paddle. Yeah, but that one's a stick. In the realistic servers, I'm pretty sure it's the same car, but it's a manual, but it's sequential. So like you gotta use the clutch and let it out, but then as long as you're doing kind of like on a 2-stroke dirt bike, like as long as you're under power, you can slap gears. But if you're just kind of slow speed shifting and whatnot, you gotta clutch it. But it's in the realistic ones, and it is so much faster than the other cars. Like the Supras and stuff, it feels like you're driving a wagon in comparison to that. Yep, she's a little bit wide. Not bad, but a little bit. That's my only hang up with the Porsche, that 911. Its power to weight and speed, it gets up to speed insanely quick, but its top speed is quite a bit lower than most of these. And it's only like 190 or something, where a lot of these will get up to 210, 212. The BMW cop car in the Cops and Robbers server will push 230, like 236 wide open. I will say, you know, for the last like year and a half, I've been debating on whether or not to get a better wheel. I am blown away. Like, for not so much for like this, I still haven't beat my score from the Logitech on here yet. Oh, you ended up upside down. I'll meet you at the pit. But like the Nürburgring, I mean it would help if I could let myself just like drive it, but I can't. Like, I'm always trying to see how fast I can go and push it, you know. And I was lucky to make it around that thing like once every 20 tries without wrecking, or at least with a lap that was considered an acceptable, you know, I wasn't disqualified for going off somewhere. And I think it was my first lap with the new wheel. I made it around just because you can feel, like, I mean, even right now driving this, I can feel the changes in the pavement. And like it's weird, you can almost feel like when I cross that line between the cars and stuff, I can feel it cross from one side to the other through the wheel. Like, you can tell its proximity, where it's, okay, I'm hitting it with the right tire, oh, now it's hitting it with the left. And the big thing being, like, when you're driving really fast, I can tell when the tires are starting to break traction and identify it. Whereas with the Logitech, yeah, I feel something, but I don't know what it is. It's just kind of a, you know, I'm losing traction. I don't know why, but there you are. And there you are some more. Are you driving realistic wheels? Tires? No? Grip? Yeah. Ping pong and see you at the pits. You ain't got a choice in that one. Not when I watch the wheels in the car upside down over the railing there somewhere in my rear view. Somebody else is here. Snicker. Yeah, I turned on the game name tags too, so I can see who I'm running with. It actually gives their level. Everybody just says 10.0K right now, though. Knock, knock. Oh, that other guy's back. Snicker has returned. Was that you going around the circle too? All right. Oh shit. trying to pull out into full-on traffic because it's spawning for you is a whole different game. It was... yeah, I was gonna say, watching you go by, like, with my nose damn near peeking out was kind of... It was just a flash. Because I was watching you come and I was like, yeah, right, whoa. And then when I tried to pull out, I just got T-boned. Because even with triples, I can't see what's coming over there. Did you get spun around? There you are. Curious, are you able to hear the music? No? Huh. Good. I found a pretty, it's called Epidemic Sound, but it's all, free streaming rights and stuff, so you can use it without fear of getting copyright or muted, or, and it's got some pretty decent tracks. Gotcha. Gotcha. You know, you not hearing my music made me realize everybody, or my recording is probably just a one-sided conversation of me talking to myself on my video. Doesn't matter, it's not like anybody's watching, just pretty much doing it so that I can check out the footage and see if I can hear myself and whatnot. Are you back at the... Oh, are you ready? Well, I'm not going to stop and mess with it to see, but I think now it's recording what I'm hearing from you, so that I just thought about that when you were like, I don't hear the music.
Huh.
Alright. I'm ready to run. Yeah, and the music I was talking about too is it's its own online, like I have a page. It's just epidemicsound.com, and yeah, it's all royalty free, and I just went to the motorsports playlist was the first one I clicked on, and it was, oh, okay, this is not bad. Dubstep and hip hop and rock and metal and
how do I make it stop? And then off. Good Lord, it started playing shit in like French, and I'm like, and I closed out the window, and it wasn't there. Go back on, just shut that off.
I didn't realize how much of a difference the ABS made. I turned traction control and ABS off, and I can't stand on the brakes anymore. you back at the pits? Oh.
Cool. That was a big one.
I'm gonna swap cars.
Honestly, say you should probably check this one out. It is fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna run the E39 DM5. Here in about 20 minutes, probably. Probably gonna hop off, make dinner. But I'll get back on later tonight. In hour or two, hour and a half or so.
Yeah.
M's been just drawing and stuff, so. Alright.
Thinking about doing a little breakfast. Got another update again, too. Let's see if it got a little easier. I don't know, they changed the settings the last time, and I was like, wow, this has like back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm having like a bit much, but absolutely thinking like
See, my issue more than anything that I'm having problems with that is the way it renders on my triples. It messes with my head. It's like, it makes the sides so warped and out of perspective and like warp speed that, yeah, it's almost hard. I've tried it a few times, but it starts making me almost nauseous. But I'm ready for a run here.
I shouldn't see if there's something I can find. There's a bunch of stuff up there.
Sorry, this car is way louder than the last one.
Oh. Couldn't turn in a. Oh, thank you. that light enough touch that just makes you want to itch it. Oh, stop it. Oh no. Oh.
Busy watching you and run into a wall, not even a car. Just curious, did the weather just change dramatically for you too?
Yeah.
Okay. I've just never been sure if it does at the same time for everybody.
Yeah, because now it's looking like morning now.
Yep. It just went all bright and then it just kind of dropped back down.
Yeah. I think the lights turned off. The lights were on.
Yeah, might have been. I didn't make it.
Did somehow. I saw that I got air there.
Yeah. Yeah. I got that on camera. You can watch it back.
It was like, I saw that, I was like, I am touching.
Yeah, if you, when we're done, if you go to my page and just look under the lives, this one will be there. You'll be able to watch from my point of view. Well, at least you ended up the right direction.
So I did that.
almost said it out loud. I didn't want to jinx this. I was like, man, this is kind of a nice section. I bit my tongue and watched it bounce down the car's bumper.
Nope.
Well, you're facing the right way again.
Yeah, Nope. Ah, fucker. Hit 8 million. And that son of a bitch.
Did you clip that car just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. That explains why you screw up speed so badly.
I hit.
Yeah, just barely clipped him. but it knocked about 20 miles an hour off your speed.
Yeah, and I was like, shit. I saw you coming up in the rear. I was like,
Yep. Because I was just doing like an opposite lace there.
oh no.
Saw a little two-wheel action going on there for a second.
See, that is a bad place to be. Yeah. I can't go any more gears. No, it's good. I have another one. Oh.
I see smoke. And we're not on a drift track.
Terrible timing. Is that the right way?
Yeah, this is usually the... either way, it doesn't really matter. They just say this is the better way scoring, I believe. I didn't clear that one either.
Nope.
Man, that wreck was good enough it shook one of my skull apples out of my tree. Literally something fell in my lap and I was like, what is going on here? That's some good interactivity here. Just playing follow the leader. You led me right into a wall. And my roof. I gotta reset.
Oh no.
I got tipped over by the cars. AI didn't brake for me.
Woo. Well, there's mine.
Yeah, I'll do one more run here and then take a pause for sustenance.
Figure out something of that sort.
Doing some pork chops and applesauce and rice.
Yeah, because that honey chicken salad was not. It was good, but
Not enough.
not enough. Eating a lot of salad lately, but sometimes I'm like, it's just, I need beef.
Whoa. See, when that happens, I'm not sure if it's your connection or mine. That's the first time. But you just did the leapfrog bounce around, like where you're 10 feet out and 10 feet closer.
Oh, I didn't see anything on mine.
I think it's when you lag just a little bit, and you haven't been at all. But it was just that once right there. Because I thought it was me a bunch of times, but then running in some of the drift servers, I was kind of checking out a couple certain spots where like we had this big long chain going on, and it was actually pretty cool. And there was a guy that started glitching on it on the footage. I could see it, and I think it's just when the internet gets a little bit slow. I think that's what you get booted for occasionally, because you did, now that I'm talking about it, you did again on my end here, but it pretty minor. Clip that one.
Yeah, I touched it.
I just saw it. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, something's going on.
I think you're losing bandwidth, which actually would make sense. The heaviest bandwidth is going to be right about now, when most everyone else with their 9 to 5 style got home, had dinner, now everybody's plugging in. Because right when you said something's happening, you did one of the big jump glitches all over the place. Yeah. Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
I tried to tip you over, it didn't work.
I was like, I'm about to go. Nope.
You want to go one more run, or you want to take a break now?
I should probably check it.
Okay. I'll hit you up here in an hour, hour and a half or so, maybe, and see if you want to go again, or if your connection's good enough for it.
Yeah, I might wander around the Steam store just to see. Because I know they have that sale right now for racing.